Hi, welcome to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. If this is your first time here, I would like to welcome you to my channel. And if you're returning, it's always good to have you back. In today's video, we are going to be talking trash about these brands. So if you're interested in seeing what it's all about, then you'll have to keep watching. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. As I mentioned, we are going to be talking trash about these brands. And what that is just a little play on words about talking about the products that I have emptied for the last couple of months. So let's go ahead and jump in. I have this bag here full of my empties, and hopefully it will flow and we won't be here very long. And I'm just going to pull products out. I'm not gonna well, maybe I will put them in categories. Hold please. Before we jump into today's video, I do want to let you know what's on my face. I do have the Morphe lipstick on, and it is in the shade Nibble. That's what's on my lips. And as far as the makeup that I have on my eyes, if you can see it, it is from Clarity Cosmetics, and it is the Bridal Palette. It's this one right here. This is my face, except for the lipstick. This is my face for today. This is the makeup that I used when I went to work today. And I went in with this color in my crease. That's not right. I went in with this color in my crease, this color in my outer corner, and then I went in with this beautiful color right on my lid. So, so far, I am loving this palette. This is the second time that I've used it, and I like it very much. Again, this is by Clarity Cosmetics. And I just had a Charlotte Tilbury kind of nude lipstick on my lips today when I went to work. Okay, so as far as I was gonna kind of try to categorize these products. I'm looking in this bag and there's products in here that I don't even remember. It's been so long. These are over the course of several months. Okay, so what I have here, starting with our setting sprays for the face, I have the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over setting spray, and I had gotten this little trial size when I ordered some MAC. I think it was when I ordered the MAC foundation maybe, and they threw in some goodies for me, and this was one of the products, and I like this so much that I ended up purchasing the full size. I said that this works great and I love using this product. I don't know that it really served me well during the summer months because it was so hot here, but I guess it could have been worse if I didn't have this product, but I liked it well enough to repurchase, and I'm sure I will repurchase it again. Here's another setting spray that I liked well enough to repurchase, and I did. This is the Milani Make It Last. Now this was a special edition packaging. It's the Flora packaging. And this packaging is so cute. And I think I mentioned in my products that were in my favorites that again, this worked really great as well as it could in the weather that we had here in Texas. So it held up, I guess, the best that it could. And just like the MAC, it worked well enough that I did repurchase it in the full size. This one is by Maven Beauty. It's the Rose Water Setting Spray. I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is what this one looks like. And this is sold on Fashion Nova. So yeah, this is a brand by Fashion Nova, and they had it for dirt cheap, maybe last month, and I think it was like 97 cents or something, and I was gonna go on there and buy it, but I never did. So, but this would be something that I would repurchase. Okay, now next I want to talk to you about, I guess we'll talk about my hair products next. And I don't know that I have maybe just one in here. And it is by, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is it Miel? I think it's Miel. This is the Moringa Oil Hydrating Conditioner. And I bought this just to try it. I had heard a lot about this brand, so I went on their website just to try it out, and it worked so well that I purchased 2 more of these conditioners, and I'm on my last one now, and I want to repurchase it again. I didn't realize that they sold it in like Walmart, my local HEB, but I think maybe I did realize it, but I think I got it from the website because they were having a good sale, and so I purchased it there. So yeah, I definitely will repurchase this, and like I said, I'm on my last container of this conditioner, so I definitely will go back and repurchase because I don't want to run out. What I noticed about this is that it was a long time in between shampoos, and this, when I put this conditioner in, it was like I never skipped a beat. It wasn't hard to detangle my hair. My hair felt silky smooth. It looked shiny when I used the conditioner. So I was so impressed. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a repurchase, and I'm gonna have to repurchase it soon because I'm on my last one. And right along with kind of body care, I do have my favorite deodorant. You guys see this in every empties. And this is just my choice in deodorant because it works on my body chemistry. I used to have one deodorant that I will purchase over and over and over again, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working. So then I had to go through the process of trying different deodorants that weren't working either. But I found this one, and it worked really well, so I haven't switched anything up since then. And the deodorant that I'm talking about is the Ban deodorant. This right here. This is in the regular scent, and I got the regular scent. It must have been because they were out of the powdered scent. That's what I normally get, and I just actually picked one of these, another deodorant up maybe a couple of weeks ago, and it is in the powdered scent. So I love the powdered scent, but this deodorant, it is true, it's invisible roll-on. You don't see the white residue underneath your underarms. It's just invisible, and it just works on my body chemistry. So that's why I keep purchasing it over and over again. Okay, next up, wait, let me make sure I don't have any more body care. Nope. Okay, next up, you guys, I have another product that you see in all of my empty videos, and it is my makeup removing towelettes. This is the store brand of the grocery store that I work at. I work at a pharmacy, and it's located in a grocery store, and I always just grab these. And these are by the brand Hill Country Fair. This is the towelettes. The funny thing is that I was in Walmart, and I happened to see my old brand. Remember, I used to get the Equate ones, and they had the double pack. Well, I was in there, and I picked up this one, and then I got, this is the double pack. I already broke one open, and you guys know how I used to rave about these towelettes. Well, I found out that I don't like these Equate ones as well as I like the ones from the grocery store. To me, the first couple ones, because I just broke it open, but my first couple of towelettes, unless I got a bad batch, my first couple of towelettes are so dry, it's hardly any moisture. And so I've been using my micellar water with the towelettes to give them a little extra moisture. Because, listen, this hair, I love the hair. It's just hard to manage. It's hard for me to tie it back to do my face. It's hard for me my shower cap doesn't fit. So I've had to come up with all these ways, and I don't want my edges to be all whatnot. So yeah, I've been using my towelettes, and I've been using my micellar water because these just don't seem to be as moist. Maybe when I get a little bit further down, I'll start to see the moistness in the Equate brand. But yeah, now I know, and I'm gonna just definitely probably not go back to the Equate brand if they don't get any better. I'll just keep picking up this this towelette. Again, this is Hill Country Fair. It's a makeup remover towelette. They're so very moist. And I have seen in the grocery store that these do come in a double pack as well. And so I'll probably, after I use these up, I'll probably just go and start picking up the double pack of these. But these are so, so good. And I pick these up all the time. You guys see them all the time. Okay, so next up, let's talk about brow products. Okay, so I have two different brands. First up, I have the Huda Beauty, and this is their, first of all, this is in the shade 7 Black Brown, and it says hashtag Bomb Brows. And I guess this is what it's called. This is their, this is what the packaging looks like. This is their eyebrow pencil. And Huda Beauty, I think these are maybe $17, $18. Huda Beauty is always having a sale. And when they were having a sale that these were like dirt cheap, I picked up maybe like 5 of them. Then they had another sale and I picked up some more. So I have plenty of these pencils. I ran out of both of these by the brand. But this is a nice brow pencil. I like it because it's so, the tip of it is so thin. And that's what I like in a brow pencil. I like it where it's thin, so I'll be able to create those hair-like strokes and be able to create a nice tail. So it's so fine for the tip. So when I had an opportunity to try this, I never looked back. I have been buying these and really liking them. And I don't, you know, I heard a lot of people say that the tip breaks off so easily. Well, I've always told you guys, mine never breaks, but one day it did break. And so I've had it break on me once, but out of all of them that I bought, they generally do not break. So this is a product that you don't have to pay full price for. If you get them from the Huda Beauty website, you can get a deal. And like I said, these are always on sale, and that's where I get them. I don't typically get them from Sephora. I get them from the Huda Beauty website itself. And my next brow product is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Brow Wiz, and I have the shade Dark Brown. This is what this one looks like. Now, I have always wanted to try the Brow Wiz. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. And so during the 21 Days of Beauty, I decided to go ahead and pick it up and just try it out for myself. And I believe I mentioned when I was using it that it wasn't a favorite of mine. But the more I put it in my Shop My Stash because I wanted to use it up and I wasn't planning on repurchasing it again. But during the course of that time, with me using it every day, I started to like it. I think, I don't even know why I said I didn't like it. I think that the same thing, the tip, even though the tip is smaller than some of my brow products, it wasn't as small or fine as the Huda Beauty one is. And so I think for that reason, it wasn't a favorite of mine. But like I said, the more and more I used it, it became a product that I said I would repurchase and did. So this is actually a pretty good product. Again, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. I find, you guys, that the more I use these eyebrow products, I always like to use a brow pencil. Now, I do have a brow pomade that I use and I do like. It's just that the brush on it kind of sprayed out, and so that's why I haven't used it that much. Plus, I think I could go, I think I can go just a little bit lighter in the shade. I guess they say go down a shade because it's just a little dark. So I don't know what shade it's in, but I could just use a little bit of a lighter shade in it. But I do like it. But I find with these pencils that, you know, I'm finding that I'm filling in my eyebrows more and more, and that used to not be the case with me. You know, I would just make those hair-like strokes and, you know, draw my tail and, you know, do the front. But I find that as I fill in my brows more and more, that I don't necessarily have to go in with, like I brought the Kosas brow gel for my brows, and I've used the e.l.f. Also their brow gel, but I find that the more that I fill my brows in, that the gray hairs in my brows, they don't stand out as much. So that is one thing that I am loving. So I'm definitely, if my brows look dark today, that's because I've been filling them in just to, you know, keep from having to go in with an additional product to cover up the gray hairs. Okay, so next let's talk about, I'm gonna keep it, well, I was going to say keep it on makeup, but, oh, let's talk about this product. This is a lip oil. It's called the Super 8 Lip Oil by Yinsa. This is what it looks like. And it looks horrible. I don't know if you guys, I'm covering up the name. It looks horrible. This product is old, and I never really enjoyed the formula of this, so I never really used it. So because it looks like the product is bad, it just, yeah, I think the product is bad. I could still smell a little sweet, but also not so sweet with this. So because it looks like it's separated and it's just old, I'm going to just declutter this one. So I just stuck it in my empties. Okay, the next product that I have, oh, speaking of e.l.f., it is their, I don't know the name of this though. It's rubbed off. I'll put the name of it on the screen. Yeah, I'll put the name above, but I can't remember the name of this, but it is their brow gel, just like what I was talking about. This is by e.l.f. I got this from, oh, hold on. Oh, this is just a shade. This is in a shade Deep Brown. Again, this is by e.l.f. And I picked this up from Target. And this is a great shade for a brow gel. And I used to use this all the time. But like I said, I don't feel the need to really go in with products like these as much, because as I fill in my brows more and more, it just seems to do the trick well enough that I don't feel I need additional products. But sometimes I do feel like using those products if I'm just being extra. You know, for me, if I'm just being extra, I will sometimes go in with the products if I feel like using them that day, but I don't feel like it's a necessary thing that I have to have them every day. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is so, these trash items are old, you guys. Next up, I want to tell you about the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum. This is what it looks like. I hardly remember what was in here, you guys. This is old trash. But this is a serum that I would use in the morning time as I was getting ready for work. Don't be fooled, because it doesn't go all the way down here. The serum stops right here. Right here. So you're not getting as much as you may think you are, but this was a good serum. I did enjoy using it, and like I said, I usually focus this serum in the daytime, and I really liked it. I felt like it was really hydrating for my skin, and this might be something that I would repurchase. I'm not sure. I have a lot of serums to get through, but it says it has deep hydration and glow, and I would have to agree with that, and I enjoy using this. The next item is just a pore filler. It's by Makeup Forever. It says Pore Minimizer Step 1 Primer. I would just concentrate using this product in my pore area, right around my cheek area and on my nose. And I was so impressed with this, you guys, that you know I bought the full size. Was that the full size? Yeah, I think I bought the full size in this. Yeah, it worked really good for my pores, and like I said, I was so impressed with it. I felt like it really did a good job blurring my pores and, you know, not making them stand out so much under my makeup. So I was impressed enough to purchase the full size, and I'm happy I did. I really enjoy using this product. Okay, so here is another makeup item, and this was just a little, I don't know, little travel size or trial size. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. Now I do have a, I think I have a full size or a bigger size of this. I'm not sure if it's the full size. I think it's the full size of this one. Now I got a lot of use out of this when I pulled a lot of matte products this past summer, but I had too many mattifying products that I had to dip back into my primer drawer and pull out some hydrating products to go along with some of those matte products. I do not like a totally matte look. I just feel like it makes my skin look dry. I just like a hydrated look, or a kind of a look with a little bit of glow or a little bit of radiance. And the products that I had pulled, I think I had pulled a matte primer, matte foundation, matte setting spray. It was just too many matte products. So I reached back and got this, and I was able to actually empty this up because I was using this almost every single day. So this is good. I'm not sure. I think this was a perk from, I think I ordered from Too Faced itself, the website itself, and I ended up getting, they threw this in or something, because I know I didn't buy this myself initially, and I must have bought the other size myself. I don't know. It's been ages ago. So I do have another one on deck, so I do enjoy using this, and it came in clutch for me, especially that month where I had put all those mattifying products. It was so hot that I was trying my best to keep my makeup on, and I just put a lot of matte stuff, and it just didn't work out to my good. So this came in clutch. I have one product in here by Caudalie, and this is the Venipure Skin Perfecting Serum. Now, I do love the Caudalie brand. I had tried a lot of their products, but this serum I wasn't crazy about, and this would not be a repurchase for me. It just did not give me, I like a serum that when I'm finished using it, my skin looks glowy, it looks youthful, it looks radiant, and this didn't give it to me. So it didn't even feel all that hydrating. If I'm honest, it didn't feel all that hydrating on the skin either. So I used it because, you know, I wanted to use it up. But this, like I said, would not be a repurchase for me. Now, the rest of my items in here are skincare. So first up, I do have the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This was a winner. You guys know I told you I like this so much that I have bought this. I have a new one. If I'm not mistaken, I have a new one waiting to be used. I think I bought that. I bought that one from Target. No, I bought that one from Ulta. Right when I emptied this one, I got online and ordered another one because I like this as a melting balm. First of all, it's very affordable. It's a small bottle. It's not compared to what I used to use constantly, which is the Clinique melting cleanse, the Clinique melt, what is it called? Because I do have one in here. Oh, now this is a smaller one. It doesn't compare to, you know, the one that was my tried and true, the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This one is a smaller one, but it's still so affordable that I could buy a couple of these at the price of the Clinique. So this one I will always repurchase as well. I keep finding myself purchasing the Clinique ones even though I have this one. I don't know. I just, whenever the Clinique goes on sale, I feel like I need it. So I buy that one. But this is a good one, and it takes your makeup off so nicely, and it feels good while doing it. You know, it just is so emollient that I just like the way, excuse me, I just like the way it feels. And like I said, it does a wonderful job at removing my makeup. So this, yes, would be a repurchase. And I already did. Speaking of the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm, I found that I had one more left, which is, I guess this is probably their travel size. Y'all, my nails were so long I couldn't get in here good like I usually like to, but this is pretty good. But yes, this is my tried and true. Like I said, I keep repurchasing these. I think I have 3 of the full-size ones, not the $58 one, but just of the next size up from this. I think I have 3 more on standby. But this one I found when I was kind of in between cleansing balms, and I was just like looking for one, and I found this one, and I was like, perfect. So you guys know I will, I guess, always repurchase this one because I keep repurchasing it over and over again. But it's a good cleansing balm, and I do enjoy using this one. Now let's go to face washes. I have this one by Pharmacy. This is their Whipped Greens Oil-Free Foaming Cleanser, and this has moringa and papaya in it. This is what it looks like, and I was gonna make sure I got every drop, and I did. This, I don't know that if I was crazy about this initially, but this would be a repurchase for me. I have so many cleansers right now that it's not going to be a repurchase right now, but this I really liked, and I got this one from BoxyCharm. I think it was in their drop shop or something. I saw it because I was a big Pharmacy person at that time because I was using their cleansing balm, and I was like, well, what else can I try by Pharmacy? And I saw this, so I wanted to try this. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm happy that I did because I like it. I like the way it foams up and cleanses or lathers up and cleanses my skin, and it doesn't feel stripping or anything of that nature. So this I did enjoy, and this lasted me a long time. And this is 5 fluid ounces. This lasted me a long time. I was actually tired of using it in terms of I wanted to try some of my other cleansers, but you know, it was already open and I had already started using it. But girl, this lasts a long time, which, you know, in terms of getting, you know, your money's worth out of the product, you know, you definitely would get your money's worth out of this. And like I said, it lasts a long time and works wonderfully. Oh, I have a little sample of a perfume in here. This is by Kayali. This is the invite only perfume. And I had this little sample size. Let's see if I can still get a whiff. Nope. I do like the way this smells. Oh, here it goes. Yes, invite only. It has a fragrance at first where you're like, but just as it starts to settle in, it starts to smell really good. I wonder if, I'm not sure if this has vanilla in it, but it kind of smells like vanilla or amber. It definitely feels like a scent that I would wear in the fall and winter. Smells good. Any more? Oh, I do have a little bit more. Maybe I can try to squeeze some out for in the morning. But yeah, this is one. I just, I want to buy more of the Kayali fragrances, but I don't want to keep buying these little samples. I don't know if the Kohl's Sephora sells these. I don't think they do, but I don't know. I don't feel like I want to blind buy any of them. So I do have a couple of more because I bought a couple of samples. So I do have a couple of more that I'm going to try out, or that I have been trying out, but I haven't found one that I would say I definitely have to have. So I'm still sniffing around trying to figure out what I want to buy, if anything, from the Kayali brand. So I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, so next up, oh, it's another perfume. This, oh, this is the perfume by Kilian. This is the Apple Brandy. And you guys know that I like this one so much that I ended up buying the full size. So, enough said about this. I bought the full size, but girl, let me tell you. Yep, this I kind of squirt out of this one. This smells so good. This smells so good to me. The Kilian fragrances, like I'm using, just coming to the end of the one that I pulled from my Shop My Stash, and it is the Love Don't Be Shy. These fragrances by Kilian are hecka expensive. So I probably will not buy any more. But I was watching TikTok and they were listing like some, if you have a fragrance that you like, there's a brand that makes fragrances that are similar, just kind of like Dossier, you know, makes those fragrances that resemble like Kilian or other ones. So I may start checking some of those sites out, because especially for Kilian, I'm not buying any more Kilian fragrances. I might get that one that was for $50, but I'm not sure. I think I might try to do one of those other services that make similar fragrances. Sometimes people say that those sites have fragrances that are so similar that they even smell better than the original. So who knows? I may go ahead and try that out, because I'm starting to look at the cost of things, you guys, in terms of when I was looking at the Sephora sale. It just looks like everything is going up and up and up, and I'm not here for it. I am not here for it. So I'm just starting to, you know, do a double take at some of these prices and starting to assess whether or not I really want to put my money on some of these items, because these prices are getting ridiculous. Now, with that said, let's go to another product, and this is another product by Pharmacy. It's called Daily Greens, and it's their oil-free gel moisturizer. And this also has moringa and papaya. And I'm not sure where I got this from. May have been on Sephora, but I may have used some of my Sephora points for this just to try it out. And I tried it, and I would say I didn't like it. So this would not be a... First of all, I did not like the scent of this. I don't like the way it smells. And next, it was a gel, but I just didn't like the formulation of it. I didn't like anything about this product. So I just know I didn't like the way it felt going on. I didn't like the way it felt after it was on. I didn't like that it was a gel moisturizer, because most of the times I don't like gel moisturizers. Now I have bought some, and I think actually I'm about to incorporate one of them into my routine just to try it out, because I've never tried it before, and it's a small size, so it shouldn't take me, you know, all that long to get through. It's by Clinique, and it's the Moisture Surge moisturizer, I believe is what it's called. But this I just did not like, so this definitely would not be a repurchase for me. Okay, I've already talked to you guys about this one by Sunday Riley. It's called Ice Ceramide Moisturizing Cream. I do like this one. I use this one as a moisturizer as my daytime moisturizer. Like I said, it's a little stiff. You know, I was like, I don't think I like it. And I said I didn't like it after I had already bought it and was driving off from Ulta. But I feel like if I have a good serum with it, and, you know, which gives it a little slip, that it works out great, because the more you manipulate this into the skin, the more it becomes pliable, and the more it just, you can feel the moisturizing happening, and it's not so stiff then. So yeah, this I would repurchase again, because that's the only complaint I had about it, is that it just wasn't creamy. You know, it just was a little stiff. But like I said, if you get a good serum, apply to your skin before you go in with this, you'll be just fine. And that's what I did, and it worked out nicely, and this would be a repurchase. Next is a serum. This is by Louis. It says it's balanced, hydrating, and calming serum. Had this from Allure, I believe. I had this on deck for a long time. And this actually was the serum that I was using before I went in with my moisturizer. And I said if you have a good hydrating serum, you know, you'll be fine with the moisturizer. But I don't really like this serum, and I didn't find it to be really hydrating. I think when you first put it on and massage it into the skin, you know, it has that slip and everything. But as far as giving me that glow, that radiance, I didn't find that it did it. It seemed as if this dries really fast, and I didn't feel any extra hydration from it. So it was good enough to use with my Sunday Riley moisturizer, especially when I went in right after I applied it. But this I would not repurchase. I didn't really, let me show you what. This is something I just really didn't enjoy using, and I was happy when I finished it up. Okay, next I had the, let me see if I can cover these all at once. Okay, next I was exposed to the Ole Henriksen brand. Now, I'm not sure if this was the second time, but I had purchased this maybe like 2 to 3 times. And I think I still have one that I haven't tapped into. But I did get, this was a trio. I did get the Ole Henriksen Glow OH Dark Spot Toner. And I also got the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream Moisturizer. I did like this gel. And then this is the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. So all of these came together. And this was the standout product for me. And I ended up purchasing another size, a bigger size of this. And during the, spoiler alert, during the Sephora sale, I went ahead and purchased the full size bottle of this. I haven't gotten my order or anything yet, but I did end up purchasing the full size of this. This was the standout product for this. It worked really well as a toner for me. I don't know if it's really lightening up my dark spots so much, but I know it worked on, I guess, I'm just going to call them dry patches on my lid. It took them away. You know, it was messing with my eyeshadow. I was telling you guys, I don't know what was going on. So I swatched this across my eyelid and my dry patches went away. My makeup looks good underneath. So yeah, this worked out really good. But I did really like using these 2 products as well, especially the serum here. This is a gel moisturizer, like I said, but I didn't mind it. This worked out great. Make sure if you do dabble in these 2 products that you're definitely using your sunscreen, because yeah, with vitamin C, you have to make sure that you don't let these types of products sit long because they become unstable and they go bad. And also, you know, you just want to make sure that you, because it's vitamin C, that you're protecting your skin barrier with that and using sunscreen. Okay, next I have my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I guess this is the flavor Mint Choco. This is what it looks like. I think I brought a trio or something, and it came with the original. Then it came with like a berry or something. There was 3 of them, but yeah, I had a chance to use this up. I'm not a fan of mint, but smells like it. But yeah, I did get a chance to use this up. I'm currently using another one. I really wanted to try the peppermint one, but I'm just like, I have too many of these that I don't want to keep buying them until I get a chance to use the ones that I've had the longest. Right here I have an under eye cream, and this is by Olay. It says Olay Regenerist Retinol 24, and this is just a under eye cream that I was using. I have a lot of under eye creams. I ended up giving some to my principal along with some other products because she's really not doing skincare, and I wanted to introduce her to some skincare that I thought would benefit her. And so I gave her a lot of eye creams and some moisturizers, serums. So this is just an eye cream. Not even sure what this came with or where I got it from, but I had it in my possession. So I did like the way it felt under my under eye, so I just thought I had used it previously, liked it, then put it down, started using something else. So I picked this back up, and I did enjoy using it. I don't know if I would repurchase it again. I'm trying to find the perfect under eye cream. I just purchased one from Sephora, so hopefully I will like that one. But I'm trying to find the perfect one that I, want to use and want to repurchase over and over, because I get out of the habit of using under eye creams, so I want to find the perfect one so I will continuously use it. So this I probably wouldn't purchase again. It wasn't bad, I just probably wouldn't pick this up again. Next I have the Tatcha. This is the Dewy Skin Cream. You guys, my Sephora package with this in it is supposed to be delivered tomorrow, but I never get the stuff on the first scheduled delivery. I always get the message that it's been rescheduled. So I don't know if it's coming tomorrow or not, but I might have enough of this for tonight. But this is all that stuff, but I did repurchase this. I told you guys that I was. I just like this one. I like the dewy one, not the water cream, because, I like that hydration. I like that glow. And so, this is what I use at nighttime. This actually, when I read it, it says that I think this is supposed to be a moisturizer for the daytime, but I like using this at night. So I'm going to continue to do it that way because, like I said, with this at nighttime, along with my other skincare products, my nighttime routine is down packed. So yeah, I like this, and I have repurchased this over and over. So yeah, enough said. Now my last two products are by Fenty Skin. And I have here the Fenty Skin Fat Water Pore Refining Toner. And I also have the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser. And I think these came together. And I think this was the first time that I had tried these two products. And I really like both of them. The cleanser works so well. The cleanser works very well at cleansing off your makeup. I double cleanse, so I'll either go in with my e.l.f. or my Clinique, or right now I'm using the Fenty Melt Off AWF makeup remover, and then I'll go in with my Tatcha cleanser. So I would go in again with whatever cleansing balm, and then I will go in with this Fenty Skin, and just works so good at cleansing the skin. And then this toner is very unique. Sarah told me that she saw me talk about this and she went and purchased it off of my recommendation, and that just made my day. It meant the world that somebody trusts my review of a product and know that I'm not just because Fenty's popular, I'm not saying all the things that I really mean when I say when I review products. So this, I told you guys that it was just so unique. I've never seen a toner so thick, and a toner that you have to like literally shake out, but I do like the way it goes onto the skin, and it does leave me with just a little bit of a glow. And toner is important in your skincare routine. It just, after you cleanse your skin, it just brings the pH balance back down to the normal range. And so this one I do like. I have another bottle of this, and I decided not to purchase any of the Fenty Skin products from Sephora for 20% off, because I just know I know that I am going to go on that Fenty site when they're having 25–30% off, and that's when I'm going to make my move and get all my Fenty skin products. And I know, especially around Christmas time, that they're going to blow it out the water with the sale. So I decided to wait because my basket was already kind of hefty with some of the products that I got. I was spending a little bit too much money. So I said, well, let me wait for the Fenty skin because I know they're going to have a blowout sale because I had just missed that one. And so, yeah, so I decided to wait, but it's okay. I don't have the melt off, but I still have other cleansing balms, but I definitely have more of the toner and the cleanser. So I'm just waiting them out, getting the best bang for my buck. So I definitely would repurchase it. And like I said, I already have another toner and cleanser. So you guys, that is all. I hope this video wasn't very lengthy, but I had no idea how many of these items that I had emptied. And, you know, I should have done an empties video long before now, but yeah, I had quite the little stash going on. So if you did enjoy today's video, oh, this is called the Brow Wow by e.l.f. And this is, again, in the shade Deep Brown. Just popped into my head, the Brow Wow. And I do like the little wand on here, or the little spoolie on here, how it's just right for your brows. It's not one of these, let's see, it's not one of these terribly big ones. It's perfect and fits perfectly. Not too much product comes out when you use it. Mine's bone dry. Bone dry. So, but it just worked out really well, you know, just going in, and it's because it's small enough, you can even get really close to those hairs at the end of your tail. So this worked out well. Again, it's by e.l.f. It's the Brow Wow, and this is in the shade Deep Brown. And lastly, I'm just going to do a twofer. You know, I'm notorious for twofers. I want to talk about both of these mascaras. I have the first one here by Rare Beauty. I forgot to mention these. Rare Beauty. And then I have this one by Monsieur Big by Lancôme. Both of these mascaras are great. Great. I do like the wand on the Rare Beauty. Now, what separates the Rare Beauty from the Lancôme? I'm going to show you. The wand is what really stands out. It's very volumizing, and it gives me great length. Now, what I noticed about the Lancôme, though, is that the bristles on here, the wand is great, but that the bristles will start to kind of clump together. Let me see if I stick it in and, yep. This is kind of like another mascara. I think the Urban Decay mascara, but the more you stick it in, the bristles start sticking together, and that, you know, it's just, they start laying down and sticking together, and it's hard to get a good application in. But initially, when you're using it, it's working great. But the more it dries up, and when it's almost at its end, then that's when you notice that the bristles are starting to stick together. They start to lay down. So I never experienced this with the Rare Beauty, but I have experienced it with the Lancôme. But the Lancôme is, both of these are very good mascaras, volumizing and lengthening, especially for my lashes. Right now, I currently have another one of the Lancôme Monsieur Bigs that's in my stash right now that I'm using. I'm not having the problem with the bristles laying down because it's relatively new, but I know as it gets older that it's going to do the same thing that this does. But you can kind of see the difference between the wands. But yes, both of these I would definitely recommend. They're great mascaras. And here lately, they've been putting the Monsieur Big one and double packs, so you get two kind of like for the price of one. So that's the good thing about this. And this one here is like $19 or $20. So both of these are great mascaras and I would highly recommend them. That is all. I hope this video wasn't very lengthy, but I had no idea how many of these items that I had emptied, and you know, I should have done an empties video long before now, but yeah, I had quite the little stash going on. So if you did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing to my channel, giving the video a thumbs up, and ringing the notification bell. It will just let you know whenever I upload a video. And with that said, thanks for hanging out with me this evening, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.